Hello. It is Tuesday. Brian and I just got back from Kroger's, and I'll show you that grocery haul. Whew. The little bit that you get for the money you spend is crazy. And I had coupons for everything. Most everything. I'll say that, most everything. Last minute add-ons like some onions, things like that I didn't have coupon for. But it's all good. Let me show you what we got, and then I'll show you what we spent and how much we saved. So here we got Brian's coffee. These were on sale for $7.99 with a digital coupon. I don't remember the original prices. I had coupons for the storage and freezer bags, the sandwich, the storage, the freezer. We have 3 onions. It's getting low on Tide, so I got some Tide pods in the Downy fabric softener. These are for me. I wanted a couple of bananas, and come June 1st, by the time you see this, I'll be doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, or shortly after you see this, depending on what comes first. Brian wanted some blueberries. I had a coupon for those. And these mushrooms, again, had a coupon. I needed some whey protein isolate. This was marked down a big $1 to $34.99. Got those. I have a recipe I'm making to take to the meetup this coming Saturdays. I needed the almonds and the natural peanut butter, just peanuts and salt. I had a coupon for the Philadelphia cream cheese, the string cheese, both of these blocks of cheddar cheese. Brian saw bologna was 2 for something. You know him and his bologna. And all these cheese slices were on sale with a coupon, as well as the private selection Angus beef patties. Got the jalapeno pepper jack, bacon cheddar. Got the 2 butters. I had a coupon for one of them, and they had them 2 for $7, so okay. I had a $1.25 off coupon on 1 ribeye, or 1 New York strip, or 1 top sirloin. So Brian picked this one out. It was originally $17.99 a pound, on sale for $15.99 a pound for $16.31, and $1.25 off of that. So that's all right. And I had coupons off of these, and I decided to get the 80/20 3-pound chubs. And I had a coupon for, I'll just lay them down, the Bounty paper towels. Now let's go out to the garage. You all know I drink diet soda. Brian drinks diet soda. I had a coupon off of these 2 Sunkissed orange, 0 sugar. And they had digital coupons on the Diet Pepsi. I got 1 caffeine free. Those were $5.99 a 12-pack. You could get 5. So, you know, we're going to get 5. Plus, I had a couple more coupons on 1 12-pack, which all the coupons came off. So, all that being said, I'll just kind of scan. Whoa. Has on shadows in this house. I'll just scan through the receipt and turn it over. Come on, focus camera. There we go. I got that. There's all the scanned coupons. The original total came to over about $380. Wound up spending, come on, focus. Sorry about that. $298.29. We saved $90.89. So I'm okay with that. And it's the first time we've been to the grocery store in probably 2 months. So that's pretty good. We've been eating out of the fridge and the freezer and doing pretty good at it. So there wasn't a lot of stuff though. It just looks like a long receipt. But the end result is we saved considerable money, and for the first time going to the grocery store and only spending almost just under $300. And I did get meat, as you saw. So I'll take that as a little bit of a win. But that's it. Hi, it's Cindy. Today is Thursday. Oh, it's getting bad. I am going to make, with the red raspberry keto chow, which, you know, pancakes. We're going to try those for my other video. But in case you didn't know, the new flavor of keto chow is red raspberry. Let me get us both in here. That looks good. That looks amazing. But I had ChatGPT create recipes, and I'm going to make pancakes with that. And Jerry from Carnivore Jerry in the middle of the forest sent me a video that she had done a couple months ago using a keto brick, which you all know I'm not a fan. She sent me one of the Primal Fudge ones, one of these fudge bricks, and she used that with eggs and cream cheese to make muffins. I am going to add a little bit of sweetener to mine, because, you know, that's me, and some chocolate chips. So let me show you. So for the pancakes, need 2 tablespoons of almond flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, teaspoon of vanilla, 2 eggs, 2 ounces of cream cheese, of course the red raspberry keto chow, and a tablespoon or 2 for consistency of either almond milk or water, and I chose almond milk. And then for the muffins, and there's my oven ready, it calls for 6 eggs, 6 ounces of cream cheese, a block of keto brick. I'm going to use better stevia English toffee. I don't know how much of that yet. We'll see. And some of the Lily's salted caramel chips. I thought that would go good with the English toffee. So, and then I'm going to do them in this. She made 12 muffins. I'm going to use this 24 small muffins. You know, why not? Silicone, don't need to grease it. It's all good. So I'm going to do that. These bake at 350 degrees. She said 20 minutes for the bigger muffins. I'm going to try probably 15, maybe 10, 15 minutes and see how they're doing. But once I get all this together, I got to use a blender for this, a blender for this. So I have a food processor that one of them's going to be used for. It's okay. I'll show you when I get it all together. So here's 2 of those red raspberry keto chow pancakes. Brian's going to taste them without any syrup. Then he's going to put a little bit of the scrummy sweet syrup on them. And again, this recipe without syrup was created by ChatGPT. So he's going to try them. I'll back up. So
oh, yummy.
Good?
Yep.
Did you taste the red raspberry?
Oh, yes.
Mine are still cooking, and then I will try them. Yeah, I'll get him. I've got pork belly in the air fryer and eggs ready to go, overly cooked, because I've been doing everything else. So here are my pancakes. I don't typically put anything but butter on mine, but this does nothing. So, again, this is with the red raspberry keto chow. So good. That's crazy good. ChatGPT strikes again, as does Keto Chow. Chris and Miriam, again. Really, really good. This would be good with some raspberry preserves on it. But I'm probably just going to put a little bit of this. If anything, it really doesn't need anything. How was it with the syrup, Brian?
Oh, you better.
Brian said it was even better with the syrup. I like raspberry. This is really good. You gotta try it. Okay, these are those muffins made with keto brick. Came out, I left them in the oven to cool. Now I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, but as you notice, one's gone. I tried it, it's okay. Now Brian's gonna taste it. Excuse the mess in our garage over there. There's Tweety over there on the couch too.
Not bad, like a soft chocolate chip cookie.
Except it's a little muffin.
That's pretty good. Good job.
Very good. All right, I did not grease these because it's silicone. And they are sticking. So I'm going to refrigerate them and see if I can get them out of there after that. Hey, Cindy. I'm going to make some electrolyte gummies. Someone asked me to record this, so I'm going to. There's 4 ingredients, and 2 of them are water. Room temperature and boiling water. Other than that, I'm using the blue slushy salty, 3 packs of that. And I have beef gelatin. Need 5 tablespoons of this. So I'm going to pan you down and turn you around so you can watch. So these are the molds. I have various candy molds. It don't matter what you use. I've got these set up on trays so because you got to put this in the refrigerator. I've got water on to boil. So let's get started with the rest of it while we're waiting for the water to boil. Okay, in here I have a 1/4 cup of room temperature water. Got to put these in the bowl along with 5 tablespoons of gelatin. And these, they're easier to open with scissors. No offense, Chris and Miriam, but they really are. And this blue slushy flavor, bleh, is really good. It tastes just like a blue slushy. Now, this recipe that I'm using, it originally called for Element, but I'm gonna try it with this. It works great with Element, but I prefer salty. I have both, but it's all good. So 5 tablespoons of gelatin. 3, 4, 5. This was my backup of gelatin if that was ran short. You just mix these together, the gelatin and the electrolyte powder. It says stir with a fork. So we're going to stir. And then you add the room temperature water, stir that together. It's going to clump up. It will be lumpy. Add room temperature water and stir. Man, it smells like blue slushy. Whoo, dang. Okay, there's the mixture so far. That's pretty thick. That gelatin's gonna thicken that up so much. And then once the water gets boiled, we'll be back. All right, the water was boiling. And you see how thick this is. It's like ridiculously thick. That's from all the gelatin. Now, put a cup and a quarter of boiling water. And hopefully this don't spill because this is hot. A cup and 3/4, I'm sorry. And then you stir. And it'll be lumpy for a while. Just keep stirring and it gets really smooth. And I have this thing to help fill some of the smaller ones if I have to use them. Otherwise, it just makes a mess. Now, if I want to be really cute, I could put some gel food coloring in here, but The whole idea is try avoiding the food colors. So I'll know what they are. Let's just stir, stir, stir till all the lumps and bumps are gone. The hot water will take care of that. I can still feel stuff at the bottom. So, but that's all it is. 5 tablespoons of gelatin, 3 packs of electrolytes, a 1/4 cup of room temperature water, and then 1 3/4 cups of boiling water. And I'll be back when all this is dissolved. Okay, it's all dissolved. And I'm just gonna add some of it, the rest of it's still in the bowl. But you want something with a spout to pour it, because, you know, it makes a mess. And even then, I'm gonna make a mess. You just pour it into your molds, refrigerate it for a few hours, and it's ready to go. Okay, here are the molds, and yeah, there's a mess on them, but it's all right. So those 3, and I used all of that one and a few of those. Just 6 of these. These aren't nothing in them, and I didn't use the other one at all. So this is it. These are going in the refrigerator, and I will show you in a minute your time, a few hours my time, what they look like. And I might even have Brian come and do a taste test, even though he's not too thrilled about the blue slushy flavor, but you know, he might. So the gummies are done. There's that tray. I'm gonna pop these out, and I keep them in just a quart-size baggie. So. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with just pulling them all out, but there's most of them. I just have these 2 trays to go, and it's that easy to make these gummies. Just a little time consuming popping them out here. It's not bad. Let's see if I can get Brian to come in and try one. Hey, Brian.
Hey.
I got him to try them. He's going to try them.
Dessert.
He says, what are they?
Dessert.
Well, okay. Here's the ones that look like a Reese cup. Well, the shape of a Reese cup. How is it?
Not too bad.
That's the same electrolyte that you didn't like.
Mm.
The blue slushy. Uh-huh.
Ha, fool me.
Fooled him. They're really good. If you don't want to drink them, make gummies. It's awesome. There's the end result. These are the ones that are like Hershey bar size, the miniature Hershey. And this is all the rest of them other than what we tried. They are really good. This is the blue slushy electrolyte gummies from Salty. Delicious. And how I store them? In the baggie, in the refrigerator. That's it. All right, it's me again. Something else people keep asking me to record is how I do the Keto Chow ice creams. Because that's mostly what we eat. We have the shakes once in a while, but mostly it's ice cream. So this is my setup. There's six creamy containers, 3 for each of us. Brian chose raspberry cheesecake, fruity cereal, classic cake donut. And I chose banana bread, fruity cereal, and chocolate. Now, I put collagen in all of ours, whether it's a shake or ice cream. And there's the melted butter. This is 2 sticks of melted butter. In here is a combination of xanthan gum and glucomannan that I saw Terry Least use on her videos, and it has a great consistency when it's mixed. So she puts a 1/4 teaspoon of each, or a 1/2 teaspoon of the combined mixture, which is what's in here. Glucomannan and xanthan gum mixed together. And this is 1/2 teaspoon. So I'll put 1 of these in each after I've mixed it with the butter real good. Then I stop it, put a 1/2 teaspoon in, and mix that. With all of Brian's, there'll be vanilla collagen. And both of mine, except the chocolate, in which I will put chocolate collagen, because, chocolate, can't go wrong there. But that's it. I use my blender, these shaker cups, and that's it. And it's going to make too much noise, but that's how I mix them. I use 14 ounces of water, 2 tablespoons, maybe 2.5 of melted butter, a serving of Keto Chow, whether it's a packet or a scoop of collagen, and a 1/2 teaspoon of that mixture of xanthan gum and glucomannan. But this is how I get myself set up. I just got the butter melted and everything's ready to go. And we'll go over them like I always do when I'm finished. In between, I get the next one ready. So it's ready to start spinning it, mixing it, whatever you want to call it. Now with the ones I gotta weigh, because they're in these containers. And I have put the weights on the container, how much per serving, depending on the kind of Keto Chow. And once I pour this in the container, I use a little water to rinse out the cup so I don't lose any. That's the glucomannan and xanthan gum mixture that I just put in there. Mix it a little bit more. If I mix it too much after that's in there, it's really thick. So if I put it in there and walk away, here you go. Here's a prime example, and I didn't walk away. That's thick. Now I add a little water. Put the lid on it. Shake it up. Good till the legs drop, you know. And top it off. Rinse off the lid. Ready for the next one. Rinse this cup out, and that's ready for the next one. And on to the next. That's all I do. When I'm done, I'll be back. Now there's only one more step with the ice creams for me. I use masking tape and a marker to mark which is which. I mean, we know that the two peach colored lids and the green lid are mine, but as far as what flavors they are, other than the chocolate, you don't know, and you know, you gotta be in the mood for the right flavor. And then Brian's are blue and yellow. But I mark them all with the masking tape with what flavor's in it, and they go out in the garage in the freezer until we're ready for them. I have the rest of this week to eat 3 ice creams. Can I do it? We'll see. Well, here it is. For Brian, again, classic cake donut, fruity cereal, raspberry cheesecake, all with vanilla collagen. Mine is banana bread, fruity cereal with vanilla collagen, and chocolate with chocolate collagen. Again, 4 days to eat 3 ice creams. Sure, I can do it.